Hi, my name is Lara, and this is my first video on my channel. It's gonna be about my personal study tips that I'm going to share with everyone. I also have a blog, which is titled All I Need Is Within Me, and I cover college, fitness, and health. A little bit about me. I am a sophomore college student and I'm majoring in communication. But this is my first time on campus just because of the pandemic. So my study tips before don't really apply to my study tips right now. So I just wanted to share my personal study tips for being on campus. But this video can really apply to anyone. So any students who might want to switch up their study habits might really enjoy this video. So feel free to take a tip or two if they might help you. Tip number 1. The Pomodoro Method. So what is the Pomodoro Method? The Pomodoro Method is a time management strategy where you alternate 25-minute working sessions with a 5-minute break, and every 4 Pomodoro sessions you can take a longer break, which can be 15 or 30 minutes. So how does this work for me? I use a website called pomofocus.io. And it's a really easy to use website because there's a large timer at the top which has 25 minutes, and when you start it, it'll start counting down. And there's a section for your tasks where you can put in all of your tasks and the estimated amount of Pomodoro sessions you'll need for each of the tasks. Also, there's a short break and a long break. So the short break is 5 minutes and the long break is 15 minutes. And you're welcome to use any of those buttons to start your break. You can also start your breaks by clicking the short break or long break button at the top. How does this personally help me? Well, I get distracted pretty easily, but with the Pomodoro Method, I'm able to focus on tasks in a 25-minute working session, and then I can reward myself with the 5-minute break session. And this also helps me chunk my work into sections instead of feeling like I'm studying on one subject forever and ever. Tip number 2, interleaving your subjects. So this is something I learned from one of my classes actually, and it's a study tip that really helps me personally. So what exactly is interleaving? Interleaving is alternating between different question types or even between different subjects. And how does this work? It kind of chunks your work into little sections. So if you want to start off with subject A, and then you work for maybe 20 minutes, and then you go subject B, 20 minutes again, and subject C, 20 minutes again. And you have that little chunk of A, B, C, and then you repeat it again and again. So instead of studying for 60 minutes on one subject, you can study 60 minutes for 3 subjects, and you can repeat that over and over again. This can sound a little bit difficult, especially because your intuition would want you to study 60 minutes for one subject until you get it down pat. But actually, this really helps your memory recall because it makes your brain work harder to remember stuff that you learned previously. So how does this help me? It feels like I'm taking a little bit of a break when I'm switching up subjects, but it also makes me rethink if I actually know the content that I'm supposed to be learning between each subjects. So because of the time between the subjects, I need to recall what I learned before, and this also helps strengthen my weak points when I'm studying. Last but not least, this is my 3rd tip for you guys. Study with your friends so you can keep yourselves accountable. I really couldn't do this last 2 semesters because I was at home due to the pandemic, but now that I'm on campus, I'm able to text anybody and ask if they want to study with me. It's really fun to study with other people, but also having other people in front of you keeps the pressure of not being on my phone, not trying to go on different apps on my laptop as well. And it's also a really nice comfort in knowing that somebody's also trying to work hard and do their work while you're also doing your work. So that's it for the video. I hope you guys really enjoyed that and you understand why I use these tips in my personal academic life. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, or subscribe. And you can also catch me on my blog, which is called All I Need Is Within Me, which will be linked in the description below. So have a great day and bye-bye!